Proponents of gun rights say that there is an absolute right to bear arms. Mr. Speaker, I disagree. All rights are subject to reasonable restrictions. One can support the Second Amendment while also advocating for policies that keep guns out of the hands of criminals and other dangerous people. We must act immediately on creating a comprehensive national gun policy that eliminates loopholes in the laws, bans assault weapons, and places limits on high-capacity magazines. Under current federal law, background checks are only required for gun sales at licensed dealers. According to Mayors Against Illegal Guns, approximately 6.6 million guns are sold each year in America by unlicensed private sellers. That translates to 40% of all U.S. gun sales. These transactions typically occur online or at a gun show without the buyer having to pass a background check. Federal laws carve out a broad exception for private gun sellers who only make what are called occasional sales or who sell from a personal collection. What is problematic about this is that there is no set standard for what is considered an occasional sale. In a national survey of inmates, now listen to this, in a national survey of inmates conducted by the Bureau of Justice Statistics, it was found that nearly 80% of those who used a handgun in a crime acquired it in a private transfer. In another troubling statistics, in 2009, a New York City undercover investigation at 7 gun shows in 3 states found that 63% of private sellers at those shows were willing to sell to someone who admitted they couldn't pass a background check. The private sale loophole has made it far too easy for criminals to exploit the system to obtain guns. For example, in October 2012, Ratcliffe Houghton was able to purchase a gun from a private seller even though he was federally prohibited from doing so. His wife had initiated a restraining order against him. He used the gun that he purchased online to go to a spa where his wife worked. He killed her and 2 other people and injured 4 other people before killing himself. Requiring uniform criminal background checks for every gun sale is something that has garnered broad support. A 2012 survey by Republican pollster Frank Luntz revealed that 82% of gun owners, including 74% of National Rifle Association members, requiring criminal background checks for potential gun owners. This is a prime example of a sensible gun regulation that should be implemented.